All right. Hey, everybody. This is Mr. Ferrick with Honors Geometry. Woo! Snow day. But what I want to do oh, by the way, I'm just after basketball. I was just feeling out. Oh, the bell's ring. All right. Easily distracted over here. But what this video is for is explaining what we're going to do. We're going to do a project, and it sounds big and bad, but I don't think it'll take you very long, or and you got to be a little creative with it, implying some of the stuff we've been doing in transformations into the real world. Because yes, it's true, you can see some of this stuff in the real world. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share a little bit of the rubric. You can access that through Schoology. We'll probably pass something out next week, but we'll do this for next Friday. Now, you can probably get pretty much everything done except for one thing we got to teach next week is dilation. So we'll do that next week. But you do a lot of that today during our snow day. And I don't think it'll take you, like I said, don't take you very long. As long as you're, throwing some stuff together, should be easy pickings. So, all right. So let me talk about what it is. What we're going to do is we're going to see how transformations, that's like translations, reflections, rotations, dilations, those things are in the real world. And so we're going to locate these transformations through logos. Logos are like the Adidas sign, things like that. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see a couple examples. But what these companies have to do, okay, maybe I'll share the screen as I'm explaining this. What we're going to see through this is that companies have to create logos so that they are user-friendly. They have to make sure they're drawn well to the human eye so that people keep buying their product. And that makes sense. Like, if things are symmetrical, you're more drawn to it. It makes more sense. If this is some sort of collaboration of different just weird images, I don't care about your product. This just doesn't even make sense. So what you have to do is create a symbol, a logo that will draw people in. It's organized, looks good, is nice. And so business people care about this a lot. Actually, some people's job is to do this kind of thing, make transformations to make logos look really good. A little more artsy people, but they're business people too. So you do want to kind of care about it some capacity. And we can see some of this stuff, what people are doing. So I have to go, geez, I thought I found it, but I need to go back. All right. So sorry, I thought I had this pulled up. No, this one. By the way, I made the winning 3-point shot today. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but okay. Transformation. This looks pretty good. Yeah, Miss Sherko is awesome. She made a bunch of stuff, so it's really cool. All right, so here's an example of what one could look like. Now, you can't copy any of these ideas because they're already used here. All right, so let's take a peek at what Sherko did. Notice the translations we see in this symbol, right? The shield is copied amongst 3 different spots. And we move one up, one over, one up, one over, or, so to speak. So there's got to be some transformations here, and it's or translations here. And it says the shape inside the Buick logo is translated up and to the right twice. Okay, so here's the Olympics, right? The ring, hopefully you recognize that one at least. The blue circle from the Olympic ring is translated twice to the right, twice down, and to the right, right? And it keeps going over and over and over and over and over again. So you want to describe a little bit how it's being moved, even if you don't have the exact number per se. Give me a little bit. Don't say just one maybe for this. Give me so far over. Here's some for reflections. Look at this Under Armour sign. We all love and cherish the Under Armour. Maybe don't, I don't know. But you can see the reflection, right? Going left and right and up and down. That's why the logo looks nice. It's because there's a lot of reflections in it, right? Right. And you can talk about how it's along the X and the Y coordinate, right down the middle. Same thing with Green Lantern. You can see that in even superhero logos, comic books, right? These things people really care about and can recognize, oh, I know what the symbol is. This is Green Lantern, and it's appealing and it looks good, and it just highlights the green and the lanterns on the inside. And so each symbol has some alternate meaning that produces their product or produces their, character or whatever it is. So you can even do this kind of thing too. Very nice. Here's some rotations, little Walmart action there, right? They rotate these little pillars around the yellow. And so you can kind of see, this is an example of what you are turning in, right? So you have the picture, and then you're going to describe a little bit of the ins and outs of it so that you know what a rotation is. You know what a reflection is. Use all the language, use all the vocabulary that you got uh, to show that you know what we're doing. And so we didn't do dilations, right? But here's a little bit of this, and we'll talk about that next week. And that's it. This is all you're doing. Okay, you're not recreating the world here. You're just like, what's your favorite symbol? Hey, what do you notice about the transformations in it? And just look up stuff. I think you can look up some of your favorite logos, say favorite superheroes, favorite anything, right? And you find some sort of logo, and there's probably any logo probably has some sort of transformation in it. So um, don't get too creative and say like, oh, this is a rotation, because that doesn't even make sense. These aren't rotation, right? If you rotated this, it would be the opposite image. That would be a bad job. You'd not want to say rotation for like these Olympic rings, right? That'd be silly. So make sure it makes sense to what you know about these transformations. Okay. Essentially, you got 4 slides. Today you probably can only create 3 until next week. And then I'll show you the rubric. Okay, and this will be posted, right? So you can see due next Friday at midnight. And then we'll grade it over the week. Is it next Friday? Double check. There it is. Yeah, next Friday. There it is. Okay. So you'll need to find 2 logos for each transformations. Okay. And then it says draw lines and reflection, things like that. Yeah, it'd be better if it was just on a, PowerPoint slide, Google Slides, probably Google Slides is probably the easiest. Yep, but it says, either or is fine, whatever. Don't do some Prezi. Don't need anything like that. Just it's pretty simple. It's hard to edit some of those things for what we're doing, especially when you're drawing lines or reflection and then drawing the center of rotation, pointing those out, describing it, right? So 1 point's going to be probably for each logo if you have the logo and, oh, sorry. Let's try that again. These points, okay, are for each of the 4. So it's gonna add up to 15. So the 3 points are for 1, having a good logo, having a logo. Okay, I think that's pretty simple. 2, having a good description behind it, right? And if the description is accurate, right? And then the third piece is if you have everything completed here, right? So those are kind of where the 3 points are from. If you've done all the things, if you've done it well, and it's accurate, right? So describing it and things like that. Okay. And then the third set of points, or sorry, the 5th set of points is if it actually looks good. Don't do some white on white stuff and I can't read any of your text. So that'd be bad. All right. I think that's about it. I don't need to talk too much more about it. And ask the questions, email questions, jump on the Zoom questions. I don't know. I think that's all I got for you. I'm at school, but I'm probably gonna head home soon. So have a good snow day. Good work. And do some good work, and I'll see you maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. It's a lot of day weekend. All right. Peace out.